Yo, hey, what's going on out there in internet land? Look, it's your boy RC in the place to be, coming at you one more time for these live streams. And look, we got a couple requests coming in through today, you know what I'm saying, for some, experimental, you know what I'm saying, weirdo rock shit, you know what I'm saying? But you know, your boy always goes through it and likes to hear the best, the type of joints that y'all can pull out and be like, yo, if you didn't even know this band, if you check this out, this would probably get you into them, you know what I'm saying? That's what your boy does. So let's get into it proper. Hold on a second. Wait, this? Oh, that's weird. Get this other song out of the way. Okay, so yeah, if you want to listen along, you can either join in at the station head link, which is down below, or I have the Spotify link in the chat description thing. Oh my god, y'all, look, we got. Let's get into it. Abandoned and Lost in Time by Gillian Carter. We're gonna start off with the absolute best of Gillian Carter. Holy shit, this shit goes way too hard, way too fast. Mustard! Look. I didn't see the Super Bowl halftime performance, but I'm not one of those white people who complain about it. The way my man... I gotta save it for the podcast. Because we're recording this week. And I'm gonna try to not be a lazy asshole and actually get it edited. So we just not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about an entire stadium of people screaming, "A minor, look! Oh my God in hell!" That was raw. That was messed up. And then just the fact we talked about this last time. Life is hell, hell is flogged. We talked about it last time. Think about this. This song has been out for at least 8 to 9 months now. This is at the period where people are, I don't want to hear that song again. That line. But the the shit talking was so supreme. That 8, 9 months later, at an award show, at the Grammys, no less, you had people in the audience going, as if the song just came out last month. You know what I mean? That means something right there. When it's whoa, y'all still hollering this shit like it's not even cool. It hasn't even cooled off. That's insane. And then to go from the Grammy show, and then at the fucking, oh my god, and it's people are still as loud. Oh my god. But that's the drama that Kendrick Lamar brings. You know what I'm saying? Holy shit, that song was over quick. Yeah, a lot of these songs are maybe a minute or 2 minutes. But yeah, that is the drama that and the intrigue, the just interesting lyricism that this motherfucker's bringing. Sure, the fact that it's about Drake's downfall is definitely, more than what makes the story interesting as to why people are, still hype about that song and those lines. But it's they would not have been as hype if Kendrick's pen was not as sharp. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that this is a indication that we're moving into a more, interesting lyrics focused time, because so far we've just been so in the mud of just well, good enough, we're making just the cool songs, and it's high level shit, so I doubt everyone's gonna be fucking doing it, but it's nice to see very clearly. And when a couple of months ago, I remember motherfuckers were doing that shit. Ooh, not a couple of months ago, it was last year, before this whole thing dropped, before all this happened. I remember the conversation when people were like, Kendrick's music, isn't that for the older crowd? Kendrick's music, I don't know about all that smarty art rap, I don't know. And then he just popped out and showed niggas. I was like, oh, okay. What? What were you saying? What? Pardon? I'm just saying. When shit is interesting and has the right backing, people fucking take notice. And like I said, it's not like this motherfucker hasn't had hits. I was sick of that too. People were like, oh, I ain't really had hits like that. It's like, shut. It's just because Mr. Morale, the latest album, didn't have as many hits. I don't think it had any real, like maybe the N95. But yeah, it didn't really have like hits like that. Then he came right back at you with this album, GNX. A ton of hits off of it. The whole fucking album is hits, honestly. And that's actually kind of cool. Like, in this day and age, we can just do that. A whole album can be, like, on the charts. Yeah, you can do that. I mean, Drake was doing that purely because he was just making a bunch of slop, just trying to, like, jump onto the charts and then just suck as much views, as he can. But, like, actually making shit is like, no, this album is so intriguing, you actually do want to listen all the way through, Because I think Mr. Morale didn't have, like, songs on songs up the charts. Like, usually when an artist is really big, they can kind of do that, you know what I mean? But I feel like that didn't necessarily happen with that album. With this album, it's like, oh, it's just like that. Because he's interesting and can pull out interesting shit when he needs to, Such an interesting person. My TV off TikTok video wasn't able to be uploaded to YouTube, but it's on my Blue Sky. Oh yeah, Sparks to the Sky. I fucking love this one. Happy Black History Month. Don't get on your streams much because you be streaming too late for me. Yeah. Happy third. In advance for the Russian community as well. Aw. Oh shit. Do you think Drake is cooked, or can he come back and not get Ja ruled? Honestly, I thought about this. Oh shit! Remembering her the way she was alive. Yeah, that's track. So intense. Okay, here's my thing about Drake. I think he needs to fucking just admit it. It's like, stop acting like, you know what I mean? Like I said, I think if after the battle had first played out, and he had just been like, put the meme of him going like, damn, I'm getting cooked out here. Like, you know what I mean? That would have been like, okay. Regardless of what the accusations are, whatever, look, that's not my job to say, whatever. All right, he played it off. Enough of the side mission. Let's get back to the main course, and making these hits. But you could tell it hurt. When he dissed him, it hurt. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, that's why we're seeing it. And I feel like, unfortunately, a lot of, people's enjoyment of someone's art is the perception of the image of the artist, Especially Drake's type of fan base, you know what I'm saying? A very mainstream type of fan base. So I just think, like, when you're kind of made to not look cool, it just doesn't, like I said, unless you've got a good pivot, it doesn't work for him to, like, try to act like we're not seeing what with our own eyes what we're seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the only way to come back would have been to, like, all right, he got me anyway. Let me make a hit song anyway. You know what I mean? Like, That would have been the play to play. Not this fucking I'm gonna sue you shit. And then the thing is, he didn't even have the balls to sue him. Oh, I'm gonna sue the label for. You realize how fucking already kind of sideswipey that sounds? Like, the thing is, I don't care about them personally. I don't care about artists personally. It's like, think about how what you're doing is being perceived as me, the audience member. And you going up behind someone's back trying to sue and shit like that. It's like, nah, dude. Like, I know Kendrick. I know more Kendrick hits than Drake hits. Maybe so. I don't actively listen to Drake. I know about Drake's songs by proxy. I don't like choose to listen to. But I think he is because the ego. He can't kill the ego. It's so funny. Kendrick actually said in one of the bars, he was just like, "I suggest you should get some ayahuasca, strip the ego from the bottom." Like, if you listen, Kendrick's actually trying to like tell him some shit. Months ago when this video started, did you ever think this shit was possible? No fucking way. Look, anything is possible, my guys. Ridiculous. Not Like This right up there with Hit 'Em Up. Honestly, I'd say Not Like This is better. I'd say Not Like This is better. Because, like, Hit 'Em Up, yeah, emotionally, viscerally, yeah, no, that track hurts to listen to. But he's not, like, the actual jabs in the verses aren't really that heavy. Like, he talks more shit around the verses than he actually does in the verses. Where he's like, don't worry, motherfuckers got sickle cell or something. You better step back before you get a seizure or a heart attack. But like, that's like, oh my God. Oh yeah, I'm just recovering from a quick cold I had, so you might hear a little a little in the, in the voce, a little. You know what I'm saying? But I'm good. I'm Gucci. But yeah, I honestly would say he surpassed his the legend he looks up to in that front, because I feel like Not Like Us, every line is almost like fucking precision hitting him. And Tupac's song is very emotional, and it's got, and half of it is like other guys rapping. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm here for Tupac to rip on Biggie. I'm not here for his friends to rip on. I don't know who you guys are. You know what I mean? Now him rapping this at the goddamn Super Bowl, the biggest stage you could, him looking right into the camera, say, and it's the way he did it too. It's like he jokes, and then it like slightly turns a little serious. He's like, "Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young." Like, it was like a, "Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young." Like, the emotion in that moment was like, oh. Shit. Does anyone have a Deezer playlist for the stream? What do you mean? Deezer? Mm-mm. Thoughts on when Eminem would rhyme something like, "I'm a ninja that'll injure you with my ingenuity." I mean, that's try hard. That's the thing I hate about Eminem. The try hard, like, I'm bending rhymes around where the rhyme flow is supposed to go with the words so that they're kind of good. And here's the thing: there's a way you can do that if it sounds natural, like the ingenuity, fluidly put. You know what I'm saying? If he did it like that, right? What does he say? He says, I'm a ninja that'll injure you with my ingenuity, fluidly, with its fluidity. But, you know, if you let the rhyme feed into the next part in a way where it's like, oh, my ear is actually able to just like enjoy what's happening. But when it's just like, oh, I just needed a rhyme and I didn't want to actually like, you know, make it like come up with a word that actually fits that bar. So I just kind of did the awkward thing of like, well, this kind of doesn't. And then, like I said, with my, I'm gonna injure you with my ingenuity. Come on, injuring with your ingenuity. That's so like, you know what I mean? Like rhymes, you know, shit, you know, in general when it's entertainment, it needs to sound like, oh, that actually was natural and it was effortless and it just kind of came on. You know what I mean? That's what you have to do when you're writing shit like that. It can't sound like these labored, you know, it can't sound like you're fucking giving birth, which Eminem sounds like so much lately. You know what I mean? Or like incontinent, really needs to take a shit. And I fucking love Eminem. You guys know this, but like, I'm not just gonna sit here and listen to. No, it's really impressive because it's a lot of big words. It's like, no, they still have to be well put together, guys. Yes, that still matters too. Um, yeah, Jesus Christ. Aubrey got clapped harder than Tupac. Stop it! Don't. Why'd you have me make me say that? I'm taking that back. I didn't say that. Creepy Cripple. He said that. He said that. I was quoting him. But I've been a Drake hater for years. That feels healing. And academics been on some garbage too. Talking. Oh my god. That whole thing that happened was absolutely disgusting. And one of those like, what is there even to say about this? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? And like, academics has always been an incendiary. Like, whatever gets you to talk about it, and that's why I've always been kind of like, here's a person who exists in the world, and it's like whatever, you know, in the sense of like, yeah, you know, it's not like they're just like a character that I don't know where I was going with that statement, but you know what I mean. It's like, oh, this is actually a person. They're like doing things. I'm like, it's like if I talk about it, then it's gonna be some sort of thing. It's like, oh, he's talking shit about me. That's what I think it is. It's like I don't want to have anything to do with this guy because it's just incendiary bullshit for its own sake, and it's the worst side of like the hip hop aspect of things. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like, oh man, like that's the thing about this Kendrick versus Drake thing. It's like it's not that it's not incendiary and juicy, like you know, but it's good songs behind it. Like regardless of what you think about the situation, we got some fucking good songs out of it. And like I don't care about what happens to the person. I'm sorry, it sounds selfish, but like I'm not their friend. I don't care about what happens to the person. I care about good music that comes out of it. Good music came out of this. Good, you did your job. You know what I mean? That's all that I care about. I'm not your friend. I'm here to get some good tunes. Okay, that's our interaction as artist and audience right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, that whole thing where he's like, yo, what if I got like a prostitute to come over to your house? Would you have sex with him? I mean, come on, rappers been having sex with girls that were older than them when they were underage all the time. Come on, it's normal. Come on. It's like, what are you? Like, do you hear yourself? Do you hear yourself? What a. Oh my god. I know Drake haters having the best year of their life. And that's the thing, like, there's a part of it that's like, oh, all right, we're having good fun, yeah. Like, I like talking about, you know, all right, the obvious things that we're noticing. Yeah, he's fucked up. He's giving him that work. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it, you know. Like, call balls and strikes, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, I don't like just piling on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just being like, that's right, and here I am, just another person, just talking about just how much it's like, you know, I like to talk about it where it's appropriate in terms of like, okay, let's like parse through the exact way that Kendrick beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, boom, that's what I'm trying to give you as an entertainer. Okay, where can I really give you how we fucking broke this shit down on his soul? All right, here's thank you for the memories. Oh yeah, this one I really like. Holy shit. Um, oh, but yeah, like I don't just like piling on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, we get it. He lost. You know, like right now I'm actually onto a new. Well, it's a Kendrick review, but it's not like I mean, it's by nature of the fact that it's his biggest song from the latest album right now. So I was like, all right, well, I guess let's talk about this. But I'm gonna be honest about it because that's what I do as a music reviewer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? But not to be just incendiary, right? It's gonna be like, okay, this is how I feel about this. Let's keep this conversation going. Not just let it be a jerk fest. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. You know, like damn it. Um, Dre's gonna say you in the Super Bowl, but I'm Super Spoon. What? Yeah, when insecurity rules a man's life. No, for sure. Jenkins, what happens when insecurity rules a man's life? That's the problem. It's just like, and I think all those years of him being like, "Oh, I'm so aware that I'm a soft dude" or whatever, it all just feels like, like was he actually going like, "Oh, I'm aware of it now. It's cool. I'm in on the gag too," or was he just like, "I'm angry about it, but I'm gonna hire some PR people to like, handle it for me." But now my egg was so on his face that he couldn't really hide it. You know what I mean? Like, is that what's going on now? mm, mm. Oh yeah, someone look said weird to see anyone mention Gillian Carter. They're from Skeletal Lightning Records, a criminally underrated indie emo label. Look, someone just requested Flarbo from my Discord. Flarbu from my Discord. Requested both of the songs today. And if you would like to get your request in, that's kofi.com/rapcritic. Get with it, act like you want it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, look, I like to do hip hop artists mainly because I mean, duh, I'm the rap critic. Of course, I like hip hop, but I also like other genres too. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like to, keep myself to one thing. You know what I'm saying? I like to be all over the algorithms map, so they can't like, so they can't keep me to one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what hip hop is anyway. Hip hop is all about being inspired by the other genres and then pulling it in, putting a nice drum beat under it, mixing the time here, moving this around here. What does that sound like if we did this? You know what I'm saying? Like, so like I'm cool with like mixing and flexing it up. You know what I'm saying? Uh, mm, 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 Kendrick got to be having the most mellow Monday right now. You know this, man, because it's like I played the biggest fucking show of all time. Who do I need to prove anything to? That's got to be the feel at a certain point. Like I played the biggest show anyone's ever gonna play anywhere. This is like going to space. Like, mm-hmm. Oh wait, what? Oh, Deezer's a music streaming platform that pays artists pretty well and is France based. Huh? Yeah. I think I remember hearing about Deezer, but because it's small, like I don't, you know what I mean? Like, is it like a streaming just like Spotify and shit like it, or is it a distribution server? Yeah. Look, I just want to make the music. I'm sick of all this middleman stuff. God, it did not like this Lars character. Inserted this anime character into this freaking a generic one at that. God damn. Oh yeah, that was like the longest song. Yeah, there's like really short songs and then really long songs and oh my god, the current 93 has some really long songs and we're not including any of them because holy shit. Like what the fuck? Like a 9, 14 minute, 19-minute song. Like, all right, come on guys. What do you want from me? Damn. Now I do like to include a long song if it is a because there was one time where I did a stream where it was like a 9 minute song and I was like or a 10 minute song or something like that and I was like but this song is just so good in what they represent that I kind of just have to include it because it just works. You know, look, I'm trying to give it some of the absolute best, the stuff that'll get you into somebody. You know what I mean? A lot of times a song that's longer than 10 minutes isn't going to be the thing to do that. But I include sort of like the 5 minute songs, one or two of those, you know. Those 19-minute tracks. If you're into that kind of thing, indeed. Have you seen those? No, I'm not even look. I just know that it's just pay attention to me, pay attention to me. Look, look, or they do something. I'm doing something really incendiary. Don't you want to pay attention to me? No, I don't actually have any interesting music out, but do you want to pay attention to me? I'm so sick. Like fucking stuff. Like all the fat chicks are ugly and fat chicks are stupid. If I ever see a fat chick, it's gonna be like violence, sexual crimes against me or something like that. I'm like, shut up. You're just talking. Like you know when you can just you know when someone is talking and you like beyond knowing what they're saying, you know why they're saying it. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you're not just saying that because you're an objective arbiter of reality that's giving us the straight scoop on life. No, you're saying it because you want us to talk about you. And it's like, you know, I'm sometimes that type of guy where I'm like, well, if I know you're being incendiary and shady on purpose, like, do I need to give, you know what I mean, any sort of breath and life to this? You know, I know you're doing it just to make me get, you know what I mean? Like when he had his wife get naked at the award show, essentially, like it was a barely existent dress. The whole point was to be like, she's naked. Oh my god, don't you want to talk about Kanye? And it's like, no, I don't, dude. You're annoying, dude. Do you like the character John Constantine? I just know his live action stuff is bad. Um, hmm. I remember, like John Constantine. I never see his like individual comics, but anytime he's like involved with a broader story that's happening, I mean I like his character. Although he also does stuff with the like yeah. Anytime I saw the John Constantine, I think it was like either during Injustice or something like that. But I remember seeing John Constantine and the Detective Chimp, and it's kind of like a okay, DC, how seriously are you trying to get me to take this? Because you've got a monkey telling me about what's happening right now. Because when the music stopped. Mm. I'm trying to get better about like doing little upload clips in between the main stuff I do, and I try to remember like when I said something that I think was interesting, be like, oh yeah, let me clip that out later. Uh, what are you talking about? Yo, what up, music lover KB? Yeah. Been rewatching my old videos, namely the Black Eyed Peas. I'm the one, no brainer. And God damn, those. I talk about a lot of songs. Like, damn, even I don't remember talking about that. That's the thing about making online content. It's like people can access the things that you said at any time. I don't remember, I'm not at any time remembering the things that I said 10 years ago. You know what I mean? Oh, wait, I already did. Yeah, this little harmonica breakdown that was really interesting. Such a switch up from what the sound he does typically is, So I was like, oh, okay. And then ha 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 ha. I go back and rewatch the 2 Chainz birthday song review every couple months ago. Look, I love that. I love that I can be that for people. Like a sort. You know what it is? I love that I could be comfort food watches for people. That's a good feeling. I'm providing a service for people. It's a bleak world. It's a bleak life. I understand you need what you need to get by. Come on now. Okay. All right, here's sick. Pill sick. Becoming negative space. Proof's last recorded verse with D12 was in How Come. Why'd you bring that up? It's just sad. And you know what pisses me off? Oh no. Huh. Oh, damn it. But you know what pisses me off? I always feel like the people that I like in a rap group are always the ones that die. And they're always the ones that have the cool, interesting voices. Like Wu-Tang Clan, Old Dirty Bastards, the one who dies first. Beastie Boys, MCA, the one with the cool, scratchy voice. Of course, he's the one who dies first. D12, Proof. Of course, he's the one. I mean, you can say Bugs, but that was before people really knew who they were. But it's like, what's going on? Why is it everyone I like? Is there a correlation? Is it just because I like guys with scratchy voices and I just think that's cool? What's going on here? Oh yeah. So now we're into current 93. And look, I had no fucking idea what to expect. I was like, what? Hearing a rock band do a vaguely creepy sounding, an ominous sounding cover of All the Pretty Little Horses. I don't know what they wanted me to expect. I don't know what this was. But it creeped me right the fuck out. I'm like, was this on the Silence of the Lambs soundtrack? Did I forget this one? Or was that Goodbye Horses? That was the but I was like listening to it, I was like, what's happening? When oh, wait. It's really weird too. It's doing like really. Also, I never blacks and doubles and grays. Like, what is a double horse? Like, is it like a double color? And why is he singing it so seriously like this? And Catlan, sometimes called pussydom. I'm like, what? That was that was a vagina joke, right? Now this is a very dramatic group, and yeah, this one mofos are really challenging me. They're like, no, do a best of this artist. No, let's see if you can find the best of these assholes. I'm like, great. Challenge accepted. The inmost light. Yeah, he brings that up a lot on I know there's a specific album. Well, no, I think the inmost light he brings up a lot on one album, and then on another, I guess it's like a motif. But the light is leaving us all, and it's like, okay, I get it. The light is leaving us all. Goddamn. Yet the blood bells chime. Blood bells? Is that a metaphor for something? The blood bells? Like war or something? Last thing on his mind is marriage. Bells chime. Oh yeah, and this one with the kids singing in the background. La, 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 la. It's like while he's singing this super serious important thing, his like kid is in the background just going, "Oh, Dad, I had a song too. Wait, you want to hear it?" Nah, it's cool. I'll just record while you're recording yours. uh, what is that? What are you saying? This year's top 10 best songs is the best top 10 you did in 2020. So, like, appreciate it, man. Look, I try to dig deep. I try to dig deep in the Spotify, whatever's. And, other sides too, but, like, usually I try to keep it to something with a music video, though I do like to stretch outside of that if it's something that I think is really important. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to stretch the bounds where if I find it interesting to do so, because why the fuck not. Is this a sadness song? Mm. Mm. With that little flute. Yeah, man, still funny the way he ripped off Bieber's look at the no-brainer, but Jesus Christ, he just looked like a pizza delivery man. He didn't look like he was like, "Hey, here's the pop star who's here to sing." It looks like just like, "I'm sorry, do you not care? Look, if you don't want to be here, you can leave." Like, no one's making you do this. Oh man, after the 48 hours with Diddy video, I don't even want to make fun of Bieber anymore. Yeah. Yeah. It is one of those things where you're just like, that's why that young kid was acting so erratic. And then honestly, I look back at the stuff that Justin Bieber did. Was it that bad? Like, was it? Like, oh no, he released a repetitive song. Oh, that's made for children. Oh no. It's like, yeah, it was inescapable. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know. I don't remember it being inescapable. But yeah, you know what I mean. Like it was hot. People was playing it. What did he do? Oh, he pissed in a janitor's bucket or something like that. It's like the worst thing in the world. Like I don't remember him doing anything that bad. It just seemed like, oh well, he's the annoying kid, so fuck him and everything he does. You know what I mean? Am I tripping on that? Like, did he actually do something really bad? Because I just remember it just being like, I don't know. That's like bratty babe or whatever. But he's not like hurting anyone. He didn't like punch anyone, did he? Are we doing this? Are we having the redemption for Justin? Because look, the reason why I went sour on him is because I remember he did some sort of bullshit freestyle, and all these like rappers, like mainstream and not, were coming out and be like, yo, that was dope, yo, that was so ill what he did, yo, that was killer, yo, and I was like, what the hell are you guys doing? It was a freestyle. Like, what are you even talking about right now? I remember just listening to it and be like, this is what you guys are having. What the hell's wrong with you guys? Who's paying you off? Oh wow. Exoloids, one thing that annoys me is people who don't understand why Kanye's anti-Semitism is harmful. There's a streamer I watched that loved Vultures 1 and 2. It said Jews control. Okay, well, look, if they are saying that, then they they've bitten into the fucking belief whole hog. Okay, like that's the type of thing. It's like they're playing dumb because they want to act like they've got an objective. That they're just coming at you with objective reality. But no, if anyone needs to play dumb about their belief, then I'm sorry, you've already kind of losing the ground on whether or not I should believe you. You know what I mean? Like if you have to play dumb in order to get validity to your belief, no, like that whole, oh, did Elon do a Zig Heil or not? Oh, did he not? Like, look, if the first thing you did wasn't like, oh shit, I'm sorry that I came off that way. If you're being like a little shit heel, it's like, no, no, you know exactly what you're doing. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, this is a song for Douglas after he's dead. Now apparently, Flarbu, who made the request, had told me about Douglas apparently being part of. So, I guess there was an '80s resurgence of indie Christian rock. I I don't understand how that. I guess there could be a subsection of anything in whatever time period, but yeah. So apparently that was a thing, and and apparently this group were one of the people that were pushing against the more fascistic uh, bullshit that was apparently coming through. And one of them was a person who was the head of one of these bands at the time named, and the guy's name was Douglas. And apparently, anytime this guy makes a song about Douglas, where he mentions the name Douglas, he's talking about this guy. Oh, wait, he said the empires can't last that blooded soils concept. Wait. Okay. I hear him talking that shit. You know what they say about history? Yeah, they say those who don't learn their history are doomed to repeat it. But I think there's another phrase that goes like, those who do know their history are doomed to watch other people repeat it. And that's what it feels like when I see people like fall hook, line, and sinker for this fascist shit. It's just like, I literally see, if you just know anything about, oh, and you guys are just being the next chapter in this. You're just being the next chapter in this. It's like, it's so lame. It's so lame. You know, it's like, can't we have new problems? Like, come on, the same thing. Really, every time? Yes, every time. Mm. All right, here's when the May rain comes. Wait, how many songs? This guy has such a ghostly wail. He sounds like a British. What's his name? He sounds like a British. The guy from Oingo Boingo. Who did the voice of the main character in Nightmare Before Christmas? You know what I'm talking about? Jack Skellington, you know. What? Wait, why did he use it? Music lover KB, you said RC. Oh no, it's not just physical attraction. You're spiritually moving my penis. Wait, what? What was that in relation to? Oh. Wait. Yeah, yeah. In which review? No, he said, in which review did you have a cripple with crutches dancing to Benny Hill? I always thought it was the funniest shit. Can't find the review with that second war. It is the I remember. It's the uh um I think it was ew. Uh I think it was the Cameron review. That feels right because I remember in the middle of that music video there was a part where it's like a crippled dude just starts dancing and they don't really explain what's happening. It's just like I don't understand what this is. Who is this guy? It's just it's like and it just interrupts the song. I remember just being like, why did you something about mid 2000s, early 2000s, mid 2000s music videos where they just didn't give a shit and be like, fuck it, let's just tell you about this song. Hey, here's another song I did. I kiss the cross but dream of wars. And it's interesting. Like I find it so interesting because it's like I don't know about y'all, but I could have swore when Jesus and all that talk was going on about the words that you're supposed to listen to him. Wasn't it all about being a good person, being kind to people? Like what version did y'all read, and why do we have to take both of these interpretations as being just as valid as the other? That's the thing that always pissed me off. It's like no, 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 no. It was pretty clear that Jesus was all about like what I mean, peace and loving people, and like fuck the rich and the what I mean. Like what's going on? Why are y'all acting like y'all didn't hear that? Oh, that's right. Because you can't just kind of do what you want and just go like, nah, I wanted to believe it was this, so yeah. But it's that might makes right shit. It's whoever is the biggest person. Well, they had to be there because they, you know what I mean. And I want to be on the winning team, so it, it's the way I feel about like the way people were treating Drake for a long time, right? It was like, well, everyone likes it's the winning team, whatever. You're the board guy if you're not on board. Now, you could fear that the same thing might be happening to Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if the music's good, I don't care. I don't care if the music's good. I don't care. That's what this was always about all along. That's right. We were using you for your music. All you artists, we were just using you for the music you give us all along. His voice went dark there. And so I can so man, as time trieth truth with the kid talking at the beginning. All right, let me switch it out. Uh, Everybody can't ready for the world of esoteric Thelemite Christian folk music. Yeah, That really threw me off. That was a whole ass vibe in the 80s. Like, all right. Let me see. Uh Pussydom is reference to Louis Juan. That that doesn't help me. Could you explain that a little bit more? Pussydom, of course, Louis Juan. I mean, Wayne, duh, Pussydom, Louis Wayne. Help me out. What does that mean? wait, what are y'all saying in here? RC Dapples, not Devil? I don't understand. So earlier on when you were on Channel Awesome, there used to be freaking crossover episode and cameos. Why did that change over time? Honestly, it's just like oh snap, we want to do this because like we're hanging out. It would basically be whenever we'd be at conventions or something like that, and it'd be like, oh hey, we're doing a crossover. Let's make some time to do this. Da, da, da. And then over time, it takes so much time. I remember like barely not being able to enjoy conventions at certain points because it's like, well, I gotta jump into this room and do this cameo, and like I like doing it, but it's like I want to have time, to do what I want to do. You know what I mean? So it literally was just a thing of like, oh, this takes a bunch of time. I want to have fun and do stuff when I'm at conventions. I'm about to switch over the game real quick. Hold on. Where the hell is the? Oh, where's my remote? Oh, there it is. The blood bells are death. Okay, well, all right. Are you proud to have to boldly flee in your filmography? I mean, that's what it is. I'm not ashamed. Think I'm ashamed? See shame on this face? Nah, look. We're all doing internet shit. We're going out there and going for, what we want to do. I mean, wait, was I into boldly flee? I can't remember now. I know I was not in the one where, because I was never there for any of the filming, is the thing. For the movies, I never got to go because I was in college at the time. So literally, I would be sitting there in college being like, dang, everybody else gets to go to Chicago and make the movie, and I just gotta sit here because I don't have the money to like go. Like, man, this sucks. Oh shit. Fucked all my shit up. Yeah. So I was never a party or privy to the bullshittery that was going on in terms of them. Like I think about that and that like, wow. Sometimes God really do be covering your head, okay? Cause like straight up and down, I remember being like, oh man, I want to be involved in the movies. That'd be so cool, man. Everyone's having fun and good time. I want to be a part of that too. And then come to find out, they got them filming in the middle of the desert, barely feeding them, you know what I'm saying, for filming shoots, And here's the thing, like, sure, they're not a professional movie set. The idea is that they're like, oh, indie people, like, putting together this sort of thing. But it's like, okay, but still, though, like, when Lindsay, and that's who it was, Lindsay was the main one trying to be like, hey, guys, you should probably have a crafts food table. Hey, guys, you should actually, like, give people a break. Let it be known, Lindsay was the one kind of like trying to like, guys, I don't care if this isn't like professional, you act professional so that, when we get some money, then we will be professional. You see, you act like you train for the job you want, you know what I mean? You prepare for the job you want. That was the problem with their shit. Like, they weren't being professional and they were just kind of treating it as like, oh, this is just the extra thing we can just do to like get some extra money and whatever. And Lindsay's like, okay, but there's like ways that you should do this so you're not being shitty to these people, But yeah. But yeah, it's just so funny, like, going back and be like, wow, I didn't have to deal with any of that bullshit. Phew. Oh, and you know what was the most fucked up part? This is the part that I feel like people didn't bring up enough. So, during the times where they would go up to Chicago to do those collabs, a lot of the crossover videos that they did would be on Doug's Nostalgia Critics Blip channel. They would be on his Blip channel specifically. So it would, because they made it a stipulation. Hey guys, oh, we're gonna pay for like your flight to come out here, but in order to pay us back, you're gonna have to do these like the work that you do for these crossovers is gonna have to be for us. It's like, okay, so for you doing your business expense to get us over things to recoup for your business expense that you should be spending to get us here in the first place, we need to be doing extra work for you. Does that sound right? That don't sound right. Like, wait, all the blood, sweat, and tears into making like the bullshit you have to go through to make another crossover over here. Wait, that has to go to you too? What? And they weren't under any contract, but it was like a sort of like, well, come on, this is what everyone's doing. So if you got your collab, give it to them. Like that's what I remember specifically hearing, and that was what made me especially go like, oh, hold on, no, because if it's gonna be like that, I'll stay here and then just do a collab with my friend. You know what I'm saying? That way, I don't gotta go to Chicago just so you get. No, thank you. No, thank you. That was the biggest bullshit, and I don't feel like people bring that up enough. Okay, that you were making people do extra content for you to upload on your channel so you could get some extra revenue off of their backs. That was fucking bullshit to me. And like I said, the excuse of like, well, we flew you out here. It's like, okay, for your movie, that's your expense that you need to be eating, not making us make up for it. Fuck all of that. Anyway. Oh yeah. Let's let it charge for a little bit. Because here's moonlight, you will say. Book recommendations for days. Huh? Saturday. Oh wow, Current 93 is low key what got me through a really bad adolescence, and in retrospect, maybe that was a clue as to why I had a bad adolescence. Goddamn. Miserere. Miserere. It's so crazy, man. Like, I didn't know who Current 93 was. I didn't know who Gillian Carter was before someone suggested this. So I'm thinking, I don't know, these guys from Adam. Okay, I'll go through their shit. Oh, this is kind of cool. Okay, I'll fuck with this, fuck with this. And then, like, it's so funny. All the comments, like, I saw a comment when I posted that I was going to do the stream, and then I see comments now just like, this group got me through high school. Oh my god, this group won. This is the incredible group for the do. And I'm like, damn, I didn't. You know what I mean? You're like, oh shit. I ain't even think it was that big of a deal. Miserere. 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 Wait, what? Excuse me? Wait. A song for Douglas after he's dead exists because Tiny Tim was a raging homophobe? Tiny Tim? Tiny Tim? I know you ain't talking about the Tiny Tim I think you talk about. I know Tiny Tim. Tiptoe through the tulips, but I hate those gays. Like, are you kidding? Tiny Tim, no. Shut your mouth. And Douglas P was a gay man who hated that David Tennant was friends with him. Wait. Hold on. Douglas was a gay man who hated that David Tennant was friends with Tiny Tim? Wait, I thought Douglas was an asshole and Tiny Tim was that. I thought, I'm so confused. What? Right? Oh shit. Oh shit. I thought it was one of the fat Jeremys. Thank you. If anyone was trying to say something about that creepy cripples behind you, the username ain't no joke. Okay. Yeah, differently abled gentleman. Or disabled gentleman. I think differently abled feels weird, right? Like it should be like just disabled, right? Like because differently abled feels like you've got like a superpower specifically, you know? Like he's got a different ability. Unless I mean, like if it were true that like you know, I guess it does in some way. Well, it heightens other. I think when you lose like one sense, it heightens it, but it doesn't like give you another one. I guess that is a different ability of the things. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking myself into. I'm standing on this business for nothing. Okay, somebody on Twitter said Jesus is better than My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Which album do you think is better? Okay, obviously My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy, but somebody on Twitter see, this is the problem with the internet sometimes. The the sources of legitimacy that get legitimacy because people are talking about them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, somebody said this. Like, okay, who cares that they said that? Like, who are they? Who are you? You know what I mean? Like I would get that a lot on the. And this is not me ripping on you. I'm just thinking about like in general when this would be a thing a lot with Twitter. It'd be like, oh my god, this person said this thing about this, and I'm like, oh, who's that? Why should I consider their opinion important? It's like, well, I mean, they said it. Isn't that incendiary? Don't you want to react? Yeah, but if I don't care about whose opinion it is, why would I care what they have to say? You know what I mean? It's just like somebody said something incendiary. It's almost like we're gonna pass a law on it tonight, so you better say something. It's like, what? Maybe they're just a Kanye, just saying incendiary shit on Twitter just to make you react, you know? What? Lewis Wayne is the guy who made Cats popular? Like Cats in general? What? Like Cats? Like the general idea of Cats? Is that what you are telling me? It also makes me wonder. It's like, what? Why would he bring that up in this song? Because I don't remember that having anything to do with the. Oh, but isn't that? I think one of those pictures is the picture on the Thunder Foot reality, or you know what album I'm talking about? The Thunderman reality, Thundermind. What's the name of it? Thunder Perfect Mind. How the hell was I supposed to get that? You know, Thunder Perfect Mind. I got a Thunder Perfect Mind, man. I got a Thunder Perfect Mind. Wow, I didn't know there was an artist specifically responsible for making Cats in general popular. Wow. Look at these cute cat paintings. Okay, I totally see why Cats got popular. these paintings are adorable. I love that I now have this cute piece of history, a piece of cuteness history. Has more than cat catchers. He was schizophrenic, huh? Oh no, are you about to make this deep? Wait, I'm about to read this, and it's about to make me really sad, isn't it? Wait. Nice. He's saying Lewis Wayne sold all he had for the innocent dream of the cuteness of cats in the face of debilitating schizophrenia and mental illness. Uh, uh like I'm a little sad at his you know disposition in life, but I that is kind of cool, the dedication, I guess. Uh, RC, yesterday I asked on Google if Sean Kingston and Jason Derulo were friends. I didn't get an answer, but I found out that Kingston co-wrote What You Say. Well, that's interesting. Oh, the policeman is dead. And the light is leaving us all. This one album in particular where he just, I think it's The Light is Leaving Us All, where he just keeps saying it. It's like, all right, I get it. I get it. We're all slowly dying. Yes, a man's been his whole life dying. I get it. You're bleak. All right, Father John Misty. Yeah, Dylan. Christ said, sell all you have and give it to the poor, and you'll inherit the kingdom of heaven. And rich people were like, did he mean that, though? Now, I mean, that said, I do believe the interpretation of that time was that he was being sarcastic to those rich guys and really, but for the point of saying, like, oh, you want to think that there's another way to get around this other than, like, reforming, being a better person? No, let me give you the most extreme version, see how you react to that. That's what I've heard that was interpreted as. It's like, no, you don't actually need to sell all your shit. But if you're a rich guy, like, come on, son. Get the fuck out of here. David Tibet beefs with everyone, not just other famous people. Is he beefing with me? It could be you. It could be me. mm. hmm. Seriously, thank you, Lewis Wayne. There's like 4 cats in my current place right now. Because cats are cute, goddammit. The light is leaving us all. God damn it. I thought I heard a Godzilla roar in the distance. It's just RC with his growling PS4. Leave me alone. Hey, look, if you'd like to help me get a new one, you can always contribute at Ko-fi, kofi.com/rapcritic. I mean, you can contribute just to, if you want to make a request, but you can also be like, if you're one of those rich people who just feel so inclined to help out a lower class American such as myself with a few extra bones, I'm not gonna get mad if you go like, look, here's $400, get a PS5 or at least a new PS4. You fucking broke bitch. Like I'm not playing with you. I'm really broke out here. We really doing what we can. I go, all right, okay. Now look, I enjoy, where I am as a person. I mean, like, it's one of those, like, yeah, I'm not rich or whatever. But, like, I'm paying the bills doing what I like, so I'm not going to complain too much, Like, I would like to get paid more for it. I'm trying to, like, lead to venues where I can do that. But at the same time, I'm not gonna complain and be like, oh no, but I'm not rich enough. Like, no, I'm able to pay the bills. Like, it's what it is. All right, here's Bright Dead Star, or at least I think it's coming up. Hmm. Jones, I think David Tippett's version of Christianity tends to center kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of heaven as a realm of imagination that allows us to imagine a better world. Yo, that's esoterically uh, sound, honestly. Your coughing laughter sounds really cool. That's a cool ring to it. Everything I do is cool. Even my uncool shit. Hmm. I always tell the truth, even when I lie. The light is leaving us all. Yeah, in the last song, he also had a whole thing about the light is leaving us all. In this song, after the end of every verse, the light is leaving us all. It's like, okay, dude, I get it. You can't go back. You can't turn back. Uh, have you watched any of the Marvel shows that were specifically? I don't watch any of the Marvel TV shows because it's just like I get it. It's cool to see like a TV show that kind of has a grand movie feel to it, but it always feels like the shows end up not committing to what the subject matter is. They always end up seeming like they're waffling on it because of course they're under the thumb of a big corporation where they can't actually talk that much shit. So it's just going to make the art suffer. Like it's every fucking time, and I'm kind of sick of it. You know what I mean? But for a movie, I can enjoy it because like, all right, it's 2 hours, we're in and out. But like a TV show where I gotta commit to them not committing, I'm fucking sick. No, the day I got sick of their shit was when I kept up with WandaVision. I was like, oh, this is an interesting show. I didn't really like the way it ended, but okay, let's see the new Multiverse of Madness movie with Doctor Strange. And then the way they betrayed Wanda's character to be like, oh, by the way, I'm not even thinking about the husband that I love. It's all about my kids, my imaginary kids that I had in an alternate universe or something like that. Not the actual Vision guy that I'm in love with. No, it's all about the kids now. And it's like, what? What? Did you? Wait, the people making the movie, did you pay attention to the TV show? Did you guys actually have to like be aware? Oh no, you found out in an interview Sam Raimi's like, no, actually I didn't pay attention to the show. No, I didn't care. It's like, okay, so if you guys aren't invested, if the company is not invested in the continuity of the story from thing to thing, why the fuck should I care? Like that's legitimately where I had my like breakdown moment with Marvel content. I'm like, no, I don't care. Like, if they actually kept it up, sure, it would be annoying to be like, oh, you gotta remember this, but at least it would be like an interesting ride of being like, okay, even if not, well, you can just go back to this and it'll catch you up. But no, if it's literally, no, there actually is no consistency. You're just supposed to watch everything regardless of how it's relevant to each other, and we won't even care. Well, if you're not going to be consistent, I'm not going to. Like, I don't give a shit if you don't. Like, respecting your audience is a very big part of storytelling, you know what I mean? PSKM, hey, what's happening with you? Uh, oh shit. I would send you money my country didn't get off from all major favors. Oh, damn. Oh, that sucks ass. He used to be on the page. Oh, no. I'm sorry, dude. I don't have control of the country, unfortunately. Your coughing laughter has a bit of a Violent J quality to it. It's a shame that man did not become a voice actor, right? There's so many, like, people I wish would do voice acting that are artists, you know, like, especially Violent J. Yeah, and, Macy Gray, honestly. She seems like she should have done more voice acting with her voice. Uh, I see. Watch the Penguin Show. It's fine. Okay, I might check it out. All right, here's all the pretty. Yeah, I had to end with the the second version of this song. I don't know what this is, but I think this version has Tom Waits on it. I, yeah, yeah. Oh, dapples. That's what is that a horse? So he's saying dapples and grays? The hell's a dapple? On to doing the top 10 favorite of your skits that I told you I wanted to do. Wait, send me the link to the video. Link the video. Now I gotta know what the hell this movie is. Oh, okay. Now I watched Daredevil. I watched Jessica Jones. I watched Luke Cage, but I did not watch Iron Fist because I think by the time Iron Fist rolled around, it was kind of like, wait, what? What is this show? Are they actually like it? That's what it was because it was like, okay, we know the awkwardness of like, well, Iron Fist is it supposed to be like an Asian dude or a guy who knows like kung fu or something to that effect? Like, what are we gonna do with that? And I felt like they chickened out in a way that didn't really do anything. You know what I mean? It was like, oh, well, they were like there was a plane crash and you know he was involved in it, but like I don't know. But yeah, did links work in chat? Oh, you can send it on Blue Sky. That could work too. But I think, like, I could still see the link it's in here. I think it's I think that's was the last song, so we should be done. But I gotta, you know me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining the stream. I know y'all wanted to talk about, but look, I know you wanted to talk about that type of show, but look, I gotta save for special. I gotta save for special, okay? And also, you know, I like to uh, look. I'm a type of online content creator. I like to take my time with shit, okay? I don't like to just hop up out the bando or something. All right, I like to make sure you know what I'm talking about is something that make shame. But yeah. Um, Making every show connected to each other is a mistake. But see, okay, you say people ain't got time to keep up. I get that, but then it becomes a thing of okay, so why should I watch from one show to the next? What matters from one show to the next? You know what I'm saying? And whenever it does, it always seems like there's these little things that are like, okay, well that doesn't like they run into their own problem of like, oh, we want you to care about all these, but we don't want to make it so that you have to care about them. So we're mostly just gonna make them ineffectual and not actually related to anything. And it's like, okay, well, do you not? Because I would like to keep up with them. I would like to care, but if you're actively showing me that you don't care, then what do you expect me to give you back? You know. But I get what you're saying. Like, I don't know. I just wish that there was some sort of like attempt. You know, at least better than they were trying to do. Uh, but anyways, that time is yeah, and they're being really fussy about actually uploading the because I saw it was on NFL's channel, the YouTube video for Kendrick's performance, but then when you try to like, I saw it at first, and then I tried to watch again because I was trying to see a little part of it, and then it was gone. And I was like, what the fuck? Hold on. I was like, oh no, did the Canuck get to him? No, it's there. It's there now because they're showing the long ads. You know it's on when it's there and they're showing the long ads. Like, no, we know this is important, so you're not gonna skip this 15-second ad, bitch. Yeah, you're watching the whole thing to get the Kendrick show. But yeah. Anyways, appreciate y'all coming through for the stream. It's always a good time. Of course, if you want to request something, Ko-fi.com/rapcritic. And if you don't request something, then I'll do my own stream. I'm about due to do a private stream anyways. But, you know, I always like to give people a chance. Like, hey, if you want me to do something, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Like to have, like, fun stuff, you know, uploading for the people. You know, just to let your boy know, you know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm active out here. You know what I'm saying? But I just like doing things my own way, you know? Internet, you can't make me do what you want to do. I do what I want. No, I ain't do what I want. No, I ain't do what I want. But anyways, yeah. Appreciate y'all coming through for the live streams. Like I said, Ko-fi.com/rapcritic if you want to make a request. Patreon.com/rapcritic if you want to be up on the new episode. Oh yes, I'm working on a review for Luther, Kendrick Lamar's Luther. I'm like, all right, we're talking about Kendrick this month. People want to talk about okay, but I'm gonna add something to it. I'm not just gonna be one of these YouTubers out here just, you know what I'm saying, just glazing, okay? We not just glazing out here, okay? We actually doing dissection. We talking shit, okay? We talking about that shit, okay? But yeah, appreciate y'all coming through for the live stream. Ko-fi.com/rapcritic if you want to make a request or help pay for a PS4 that isn't loud as fuck. Or Patreon.com/rapcritic if you want to support whatever the fuck, you know, to see the episodes early, the podcast. You know what I'm saying? I got those pumping at you. I like to upload a podcast publicly and then have one that's available on the Patreon until I upload the next one. You know what I'm saying? Trying to have a nice dynamic way of doing this content. Of course, you can join the Discord. Look, the Patreon is popping, all right? I'm trying to give y'all shit, you know what I'm saying, all the time. I got the $5 talkback section on the new Kendrick Lamar song. That's right. Where I'm doing a review. I've already written it. But, you know, if you want to add your comments, and if I like it, the $5 talkback section, you know, you can talk your shit, and if I like what you have to say, I'll include it in the episode. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, appreciate y'all coming through for the streams, like I always say at this time. And until the next one, remember, folks, time waits for no man. Peace.